Another big story for you right now, the flooding caused by recent rainfall has been so bad in Middletown that some homeowners are now dealing with thousands of dollars worth of flooding damage.
Tonight, we are getting answers about why flooding keeps happening in certain areas and what can be done to fix it. Eyewitness News reporter Courtney Zeller joins us live now from Middletown. Courtney, now you sat down with the mayor to talk about all these concerns.
Well, that's right. And the mayor says the city is getting $20 million in Recovery Act funds. He can take $5 million of that money and apply it to do projects for water and sewer, which they do plan to do. So there is some good news here. There is some funding, but the bad news is that money isn't going to cover all of those problems. Mary Massey had more than 4 feet of water in her basement after torrential rains moved through Middletown in early July. Her home is on Fenwood Drive.
I've lost a lot of things because this has happened numerous times.
Then there's Basswood Drive, where it looked more like a river. The water is supposed to be flowing behind these homes, but the drainage system needs an upgrade.
We have our public works out there clearing that drainage ditch, and we're going to be monitoring that much more closely because it obviously did not drain the way that it needed to and was supposed to. So that is going to be a key focus area, and I think that that is probably a candidate for the next major flooding study.
We sat down with Middletown's mayor about these flooding issues. He says the infrastructure is old.
Updates that need to happen that have been long overdue, and so we want to make sure that we're doing those in the right locations to the best extent that we can.
Here's what they are doing right now. A flooding study is almost complete for the area of Randolph Road near the South Fire District. The city should have it in less than 2 months. From there, they'll figure out what changes need to be made.
There are a couple places in town where there have been persistent issues, and some of those are really due to poor engineering decisions and cost cutting.
In the Saybrook Road area, where flooding is another problem, plans are already in the works to upgrade water and sewer, along with a road project that will begin next spring.
The hope is really to be able to have a study of that nature at all of these critical locations, and then be able to have the funding in place to make the recommended improvements.
And the mayor says one goal right now is to compensate those homeowners who lost belongings in this last flood. He is working on that. As for funding those other projects, he is hoping for state and federal money, but that all depends on that infrastructure bill in Washington, D.C. We're live from Middletown tonight. Courtney Zeller, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.